I'm gonna just start the interview off by starting the interview.
Start it.
I have an anecdote. This one time, this dude came to film me at my house when I was working with Thelonious Martin, and I told him that the rule was he had to only shoot me he couldn't get my face. So like the whole entire time he was filming, he had to only shoot the back of my head. You weren't allowed to see my face. So, hey, you can shoot my face though. It's cool.
And there you have it, Mac Miller. Yo, what's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm great, man.
Yo, it's been a cool minute. Shout out to the Hooligan for connecting this.
Yeah, shout out Julio, man. He's a real good dude. Really good dude. Really good people. And it's dope because I got a homie who has this clothing brand, BWC Garments. Josh. Shout out Josh. And he was throwing this party in Philly, and I came through, and Julio had a set. And I was like,
I heard he killed it.
Yes. I was like, this is it. Yeah. I was like, we gotta chill. And then he ended up living like right down the street from me in Brooklyn. So we kicked it. He helped me set up my computer in my apartment.
That's real.
At the time. He just came through. I was like, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? I just bought this computer. Can you do something for me? Can you help?
Yeah. Well, that's the kind of people we are here at Soulection, man. We're music heads, we're beat heads. Yeah. And that's actually how I found out about you. A couple years ago, it was the Rhythm Roulette.
Wow, yeah.
I didn't know you were a head like that. You know?
Oh yeah, man.
I didn't know you played the bass, the keys, produced, and I had no idea.
Hey, I do like a lot, and I haven't screamed it because I don't know how to. I'd rather come out organically and naturally what I do. Like, I don't want to come in like, yo, what's up, man? Like, my name Mac Miller, and I know you know I rap, but I also sing and I also make beat. You know what I mean? It's just like, I just make music, man. And that's
real.
And that shit was fun, by the way. I'm a fan of you guys, too, man. I appreciate the support, for sure.
Yeah, and I always appreciate someone who's built something, because there's a lot of artists who are signed or who have their own movements going, but you know, they could post something, but no one's really reacting. When you post something or when you say something or announce a tour or album, people are paying attention.
Yeah,
and not everyone has that.
You know what's crazy is that I be forgetting that shit. You know what I mean? Because to me, like, I'll be ducked off for a minute and just chilling and just creating, and then like I'll be like, oh, like I got some music to post, but no one's gonna give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then I post and it was like, oh shit, people still care. Like, that's tight.
Is that a lot of pressure?
You know what? It used to be when I used to get wrapped up into what the perception of me and what people thought I needed to do musically. Because there was a moment where I was really focused on proving what caliber I was at in certain things, and then I just started like not giving a fuck and like deciding if I'm a be a leader, I'm gonna be a leader. So if I have people that are listening to me, rather than let them tell me what's good and not good, I'm gonna be like, this is the shit to listen to. This is what I'm doing right now. And I have a really amazing, loyal fan base.
You do.
Who follows me, like, you know what I mean? Because I take you through a lot of different emotions, you know what I mean? Like, I've had fun in my music. I've been very depressed in my music. I'm in love in my music, and it's like, because I'm a human being, so I go through all those emotions, and my least favorite thing that anyone does is when they're going through something personally, but making music that doesn't match that. Like, I hate that. Like, if you're sad, bro, like, be sad.
Be sad.
It's cool. If you're not sad, don't be sad. You know what I mean? Because I think there's a big, like, oh, sad.
Don't front, yeah.
Right. And I feel great right now. So I can't do sad music because I'm not sad right now.
Well, speaking of feeling great, the track Dang.
Yeah, man.
So let's talk about that, because when I heard that, I didn't even hear the audio first. I saw the video. I think you dropped it that way. It was crazy because when I heard that, I was like, oh, he's on another, like, sonically, he gets it.
Yeah, man.
Like he's there. Shout out Pomo on the production.
Yeah, shout out to Pomo, dude. Like, they gave me something really special to paint on. And I'm not gonna lie, man, like, that song, like, immediately, right when the beat came in, like, there's certain songs I gotta sit there and marinate on, but that flow and the content and all that just came naturally, and I just love that feeling, man. Because you know what, man, like I said, after a while of making a lot of sad music, it gets repetitive and redundant, and just like saying repetitive and redundant is repetitive and redundant.
Yeah.
But,
well, you could feel the energy. You could feel even the way you approach. Instead of being like a lot of these singers or rappers who are kind of talking down to a woman or condescending, you were approaching it differently, and girls love that.
You
Women
know what?
love that
Because I can't even front like that's me. Like I'm not that cool. You know what I mean? Where like I'm not that dude that can be like, yo, yeah, what's up? Like, let's fuck. Like that's not my thing. Like
yeah, same.
that's not really like, I don't know, man. I'm a romantic.
That's
I'm
real.
a lover, and I love the soul of a woman. So I'm not. This is more me. I've had my crazy times, but this shit is not interesting to me.
Yeah. And
love is interesting.
Yeah,
love is an interesting topic. It's an interesting emotion to like look at all of your homies that fall in love and what it does to them. It's so awesome.
Some people change though.
Some people change, but you know what? Like I'm all for like when if my homie is like really deeply in love with somebody and he's like, yeah, I'm with my girl. I'm like, hell yeah, bro. Like, let me know if.
What about though when they're with their girl and they don't hit you up like only when it's convenient for them? How do you feel about that?
But this is the thing, man. Is love is when you're in something really, really special and when you're really in there, like that's all you really want to do.
Yep.
And I'm all for that. Like don't late hit me up at 3 a.m. You know, like, oh, my girl's asleep, I can talk now. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel that.
But like, I'm not gonna be mad at you if you skip bowling this week. You know what I mean? Like,
because you understand.
I feel it, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And back to the music real quick. Anderson .Paak, he's having a moment, and I feel like you both need to make an album together because you both complement each other very well.
You know, we got to get in the studio and really create. I've really like love that dude's music. Malibu is so amazing to me, and it's just very like I just like people that you can't define. Like, what is Anderson? I don't know. He makes music.
He makes soulful music.
Like that's it. Like that's so tight to me, man. Because like it's just so much. Like music is so not like I don't know. Like iTunes genres. It's hard to even, I don't know, what is it?
It's a feeling.
It's a feeling.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Exactly.
Let's get into some beautiful music. I asked you earlier to put some music together, some tracks that inspire you. You know what I'm saying? We got some New Edition, some D'Angelo, George Benson, Al Green, and some Usher. Which one you want to get into first?
Could we please start off with New Edition?
New Edition.
To like, just by the way, like, I'm going to be real. Why I put this song on here is because I was having this really rough time, and I put this song on, and it saved the day. So shout out New Edition.
New Edition, Cool It Now. We're sitting here with Mac Miller on Soulection Radio. Keep it locked. And we are back, taking you back on memory lane.
Yeah, man.
Larry Fisherman in the building.
So this is off Run on Senses 2, right?
Yep.
This is the second one.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did this whole project. Ready for this? It was like a 3-day journey in a hotel room, and I did pretty much the whole thing on, musical typing.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the chords and everything was all like just on computer keys.
Wow.
And then I just pitched different things and like put it all together.
Yo, that's crazy. What year was this created?
What
were you going through in that time too?
It's trippy, man.
Trippy.
It was trippy.
Well, it's crazy because when I listen to it, it has like that cinematic but like horror film vibes, but like sample hip hop. Like you hear like Doom, MF Doom on some of these beats, or
dude, I haven't even started. Like, I need to stop bullshitting and give some people some beats, dude. Because I just be sitting here and then making shit. But I also have the problem is that's what happens when we make music too. Is because every time I make something I like, I'm like, nah, this mine. So I gotta like give up some of my good shit.
Yeah, I feel that. The Divine Feminine. Let's talk about that title. What does that mean to you?
Is really just like the feminine energy of this planet, to be held sacred, and it's the love story mirroring my journey with the universe and myself, as well as my journey with love. But like, I don't know, man. Like the more I've treated the universe like you would treat someone you're in love with and that you respect and you care about, the better she is to me. So,
That's real.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like I was thinking today, just like you gotta like make love to the universe and not fuck it.
That's a great way to put it, though.
Yeah.
I feel that.
You know, because it's real, man. It's like it's an energy, and it's all reciprocity, man.
You're all about the vibes right now.
I'm very vibey, dude.
You're
man.
in a
I'm
good
sorry.
place. You're in a good place.
I'm in a great place, man. life is full of awesome.
Yeah, and speaking about the music, what can we expect on this album? Now I know you just put out a joint with CeeLo.
Yeah,
And yo, is that Thundercat?
Yeah,
right here in the background?
Thundercat. So me and Thundercat, yeah, he came through and we did that, because I knew that was the second to last audio recording that I did.
Got it.
CeeLo was actually the last recorded vocals that we did, period. Which was it was just an amazing experience, like, because this is the thing, I'm not really with making music with people I don't consider a friend. I really don't like that.
Yeah.
And I don't like,
It's about compatibility.
right, and just kicking it and being able to vibe with someone. And like CeeLo came through and just we vibe, like we got to kick it. You know what I mean? And that's like a big thing for me. That's fucking CeeLo, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yup.
I'm a fan. So like, especially someone who has been that at that caliber at both rapping and singing. You know what I mean? So like, just watching him, how he approaches writing, and it was kind of similar to how I do, which is tight. Just kind of go and let it happen. It was cool, man. That shit be fucking me up, because I'm like, what am I doing in life that I'm into here eating sushi with CeeLo, talking about cars and making music? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I can't get over it ever.
On this album, is it true that you didn't really produce anything, but more you orchestrated and kind of executive produced?
Yeah, man.
You know, like Quincy Jones, the
The
project.
Quincy Jones, baby. Throw on my Quincy Jones hat.
Okay, I see. Speak about that, because I think that's something that's interesting, and I would love to see more artists do that. You know,
because like I said, I don't like to scream what I do, but like it's just being involved in every part of the process, and taking songs that I love and taking them on a journey, right? So I make these songs, and then it's like, oh, you know what? This person should play trumpet here, and I may not know how to play the trumpet, but I can like hum a nice melody, and he'll play it, and then add his sauce.
Yeah.
I always, if I'm gonna bring a creative in, I always want them to add their sauce. Like,
that's real.
I don't want to tell them exactly what to do, but I
have ideas.
I have ideas,
Yeah.
and I be trying to find that balance between doing too much and not doing enough.
Yeah.
Because in the past, a lot of times I've just sat in the corner and been like, these dudes are real musicians, I'm a piece of shit. So like, that's not tight, because no one's ever gonna know what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
So for this album, like, having very high caliber musicians in there and not being afraid to be like, yo, this is what I want, this is how I see it working, and then just having a good time, which is nice. It's really nice, man. I'm blessed to work with some incredible musicians.
Yeah.
Man, kids from Juilliard came through and played, and they're so good, it's nuts, bro. Like, I have a homie who actually Asia Grant, he plays in the Phony People, and he played the piano in the intro, and I didn't even know he knew how to compose.
Wow.
Right, and he scored something and came through, and then I was like, oh, I got these Juilliard kids coming through, and they're all geek because they've never been in, you know what I mean? Like, I'm geek like, you're from Juilliard, and they're geek like, you're Mac Miller,
Okay.
and I'm like, what? You're from
It,
Georgia?
it was mutual.
Right, it was super tight. And then, this is when I knew shit was real, is because they get the sheet music and they read it and they all go, oh, that's really good. And I'm like, how do you even know? Like, what? And then they go 1, 2, 3, or 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever the fucking professional counting is. And then shit goes off. Oh my God, man. Strings, dude.
Yo, I'm glad that you're like experiencing that and you're sharing it with the people as well. You're showing your journey and the progression as you as an artist. Who are some artists that we can expect on the features?
Like I really just want to like get, cause this is the thing is like I'm blessed to be able to have some of the most talented musicians in my contacts. So that network is super dope. I want to just keep like I would love to work with like George Benson. He's from Pittsburgh. He lives out here. I would love that. Like in any sense of the word work. Even if I can just sit there while he play, like I don't, you know what I mean? Like I would love that. Like, and getting people just to come be involved in projects that I don't need anything that's like I want just really creative people
Of course.
that will get involved and like really get into it.
Yeah.
I don't like business, man.
Yeah.
Business,
I feel you.
Business
We're
music
gonna-
is stupid.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit, but let's bring it right back to the music. You talked about George Benson. Let's get into "Give Me the Night," which you selected,
That's the
handpicked.
segue, baby.
Yeah, right here on Soulection. All right, keep it locked. All right, and we are back here on Soulection Radio. I'm sitting here with my brother Mac Miller.
Yeah.
Man,
Now we
we-
got water.
Yeah, we got water.
So I get to take the cool, like, when I say something and I think it's like good, I get to like take a sip of water.
Yo, earlier, I think we both have mutual understanding that I feel you on this. Like, I hate the music business side of things. It gets in the way. And someone that's been on all sides, you've been independent. You know what I'm saying? You're on the major route right now. Like, what have you taken from it? Especially at this time in the game, it's an interesting time right now.
This is how I feel about it. The music business doesn't have to swallow you. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be this evil monster, right? Because at the end of the day, like I'm blessed to have a company in Warner Brothers who really believes in me and lets me make weird love albums when I want to.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that's important is keeping music sacred and under no circumstances jeopardizing that. You know what I mean? Like, because this is the thing is if you don't take your shit seriously, no one's going to. If you're like, hey man, how can I be big? Make me big. They'll have ideas. There's ways to do it. There's a science, there's a math equation that you can get plugged into for sure. But like, I think a lot of times one or two things happen. People want to know how to get big. I can never answer that question. People always ask me, what do I do to get in the music business? I don't fucking know. But like, also like it's okay to believe in yourself against all odds and like fail. It's okay to fail. And I think that the fear of failure a lot of the times allows people to be swallowed whole by the music industry.
Yeah.
Because it's just like they get kind of scared and jumpy, like, oh shit, you don't think this is gonna work? And then you fold. For me, like, I have to, like, you have to come in there and be like, this is what I'm doing. This is my vision. I'll take suggestions. I'll listen to what you're saying. But this is like my little circle and box of importantness and sacredness, and you will not open this under any circumstances. Like, I don't let people from the label in my studio ever.
Wow.
Like, there's no, you know what I mean? Like,
That's real.
it's just, music is a very sacred, important thing to me. So now I come to the office and play it for Warner. I'm not an idiot. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't have an A&R. I don't have any of that stuff because
You are your own.
right. But I don't want to know don't give me the cheat codes.
Yeah.
I don't want cheat codes.
That's real.
I want to fail. I want to, you know what I mean? Like, I want to try things because I want to try them, not because I think they're going to work. Because I don't know what the fuck works. Who knows? Someone telling me, dang, man, that's a big song. It's a good song. Like, I don't know if it's going to work at radio. Who the fuck knows? But it's a great song. It makes me
Yeah.
feel good.
Yeah.
People should hear it. However they hear it, cool.
They supporting everything you're doing right now, though, right? They're
yeah,
huge
they
supporters.
love it,
Yeah.
which is cool because you don't hear anything and you're like, that's definite radio, that's gonna go. Like, but they're like, this is great. And to the point that I came at them, like I have this little side project EP thing, and they were like, nah, this is it. Like, we're in. You know what I mean?
That's important to have someone that understands you.
Yeah, cause man, like, this is how I know that Warner's tight for me, and I'm blessed, right? Because Cam Strang came through to the studio in the sanctuary and sat on a beanbag till 11 p.m. while I played as many weird records as I could think, because I have thousands of songs.
Yeah.
And he liked certain records that I was like, you're tight. You know what I mean? Like, it was
just based off his track selection.
just like things that he liked or things that never came out. And he's like, that's tight. And I'm like, oh, you like that? Like, cool. Like, this is some weird jazz stuff I did for no reason. So, like, I think it's dope to have, because I have, like I have things that have proven to be successful financially, right? Like, I have Donald Trump. I have Loud. I have these records that, like, a regular company or any company, record label might be like, how can we get you back there? How can we get you back to Blue Slide Park? Where this company is like, look, man, just go.
Just go.
We want to give you the tools to be the best artist you can be. So, yeah, it's great.
By the way, how do you feel when you listen back to Donald Trump now?
You know what, man? It's fun. I had this whole period of like, man, like, fuck this. You know what I mean? Like, just because of what the perception of me became. But like, I don't. Those were great times in my life,
That's
man.
where you were at that time. That's your art. That's
like
part of your history.
I was just fucking swagged the fuck out, like just rapping, and the shit took off, man. Like, what do I have to be mad at? Like, yeah, the musicality of fucking some things aren't at the level they are now, but that's what I'm supposed to do, is get better.
Yeah.
I love when people are like, man, don't take any offense to this, but this shit is better than your older shit. I'm like, duh, motherfucker, it's
you progress,
newer. Yeah,
motherfucker,
like,
I'm
what
older
am I
now.
supposed to do?
Yeah.
Make
that's
shit
real.
that's not as good? Like, I don't want to try and do that. Happened.
Yeah.
It was a thing. It happened. I love it. Kids, amazing time in my life. Changed my life forever, bro. If I would have never put kids out, I wouldn't even be sitting here talking to you. I wouldn't be able to work with these people I work with. I wouldn't be able to know who I am creatively like I do now. You got to go through that journey, and you got to try different things. I can't stay pigeonholed. I can't do the same thing over and over again, or else I'm fucking bored. I have ADD.
Yeah, all good. Earlier we talked about pressure, and then talked a little bit about getting comfortable. But how do you deal with the adversity? Like you're one of those prime artists that I look at right now that have came from a lot of adversity, and you're making a statement right now musically.
This is how I look at it. Is nobody can tell me shit anymore that I haven't heard. You know what I mean? Like my music has been trashed before. By like media outlets. I was a joke to people. Like, what do I have? Like, I'm in the best place ever. Because for a while, I was at a point where, like, when you heard a record that sounded good, you were like, this is surprising. You know what I mean? Like, that's hilarious. That's great. Like, but, like, how I really deal with it is it can't break me. Comments about my music can't break me, because you can't tell me music is something that's either good or bad.
Yeah.
It's all, like, depending on who you ask, it's like a feeling.
It's a feeling.
Sometimes you don't feel like feeling that. But I have moments where I vent a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to keep it very level and chill, but there's moments where I get around like 3 people and I go the fuck off, and then I breathe, and I get back and I do my thing. But like, you can't get lost in perception. Like, dude, like, I don't know who people think I am. I was like a little like suburban kid for a while. Never grew up in the suburbs. That's cool. I was a junkie. Like, I was this, I was that. Like, I don't know. I'm just right here, right now. And I have an album that I'm proud of, and can't let I get excited. Fuck pressure.
I cannot wait to hear this. The Divine Feminine drops when? Tell the people one more time.
September 16th.
September 16th. And you're doing a tour as well.
Yeah, dude. I was just thinking about this today. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna tour this album, because it's very like, it's very different. which is, I love. You know, we'll see how it goes. But Dang has been performing dope. It's dope.
Yeah, we're excited to see that.
Me too, man. See,
we're
I'm like a
ready.
little fucking 12-year-old. I'm all excited, like I'm dropping my first project.
Yo, this is great to see you in this vein, and I look forward to us like just building off of this.
Hell
You know,
yeah.
I usually use a radio show as a way to get the artists acquainted with what we do and vice versa. But
I'm already
man,
knowing.
I was playing these beats for you
Yeah,
earlier, and
come on,
I'm
bro.
gonna give you that flash drive right now.
I need to bring a flash drive. I'm gonna just stop by here random like
I'm
every
just gonna Dropbox
third,
you.
every second
Airdrop.
Thursday. I'll just come through for beats like, yo.
Come through, bro. I got the beats for you. But yo, I want to thank you for coming. Yo, we could sit here and talk for hours, you know what I'm saying? But I want to really keep it precise about the music. You're gonna be coming back soon.
For sure.
And yeah, man, thank you again for coming through.
Of course, man. I'm right around the way. And
Yeah.
yo, man, you the first person that played my record on here. I think you played Clubhouse was the first thing you played on here.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I
Yep.
see you, Joe.
Yep. Good
So,
morning.
hell
Yeah.
yeah.
When I heard that, I was like, man, this guy got it. You know what I'm saying?
So thank you, bro.
And the crew, just know that the Soulection Squad is a huge supporter of you. So
Thank you, man.
let's work.
Let's work, baby.
All right, my brother.
I
All
do.
right. Mac Miller here on Soulection Radio. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere.